I'm gonna get right into what we're doing today. We are going to go absolutely bananas when it comes to foraging. I'm talking getting a good foraging set, getting a good foraging axe, and also going for foraging minions. The reason why is because there's apparently a second foraging island coming soon-ish, at least this year, and also because I finally want to do some foraging, okay? And while we're at it, we might as well get the minions maxed, okay? That's some easy free minion slots. So first things first, we gotta get some items for convenience, and I'm talking about a foraging sack, like a large one. I don't have it on this profile, which is Ironman version 2, because Ironman version 1 got deleted. It's a long story, okay? But that just means that I have to farm some birch trees now. Okay, this is unbearably slow. We gotta get some upgrades first. This guy sells an insanely expensive armor set that we're gonna need anyways, because we're gonna upgrade that armor set to the best one there currently is for foraging, at least to my knowledge. But this armor set also gives 6 sweep per piece, so a total of 24 sweep. The good thing about birch and all of the other park woods, aka like most of the normal woods, is that they have a toughness of 1. Meaning 1 sweep actually means 1 block broken, not like here where it gets divided by 7 or like 25, I believe. So getting more sweep insanely increases the speed we get to farm birch at. And 500,000 coins later, I stand before you with a total of 36 sweep. I think I had like 12 before that. Wait, now let's take a look at it. Oh my goodness, so much better. Yes. This is so much better. And we're done. That took like literally 5 minutes or like maybe 10. But we now have a large foraging sack. This is gonna be great when it comes to fig trees, because the fig logs aren't the problem. It's just the, or even are they? It's the tender wood. I only have a personal compactor 4000. Currently, I want to upgrade that one eventually. But right now, I only have 1 slot to auto compact, so that's going to be used up by the fig log, and that then means that the tender wood would fill up my inventory. Now this isn't a problem anymore, since we can store 20,160 in this sack alone. Alrighty, now it's actually starting time for fig trees. The sad story is I've done this on my first Ironman profile already, and I was kind of far, but at least now we know what the progress route would be. First, we're gonna get the fig hue, which is gonna be the prime axe we're gonna use. It gives the same sweep, but it gives 15 more foraging fortune. And then eventually we can upgrade it into the fig stone splitter. This gives a lot more sweep, a lot more foraging fortune, and also per logs logged we get more sweep. And then all the way at the end will be the fig set, which gives foraging fortune and a gemstone slot. I told you it's just going to be a lot of logging. The truly sad thing is that there are these things called boosters, and by themselves they're not sad because they give you boosts, obviously you want that. The problem is just that they cost a ton to apply, and you can apply them to 9 total items. All of your equipment, all of your armor, and your axe. And the fortune one, you don't even drop. You just straight up have to buy that one. Oh, that's 300,000 coins. I just realized I made a massive mistake. I don't know why, but I applied the booster to the axe we're gonna throw out right now anyways. Yeah, laugh at me all you want in the comments. There we go, the fig hue. Give me one of those. Upgrade. And now we got even more fortune. We should be getting more sweep every 2,000 logs. Also, I got this ultimate enchant. The other ultimate enchant you can get from fig trees is the one I'd actually would go for. It gives you 5 more sweep, but this one might be good as well. I mean, it says here it reduces the penalty by 50%. If it's 50% or 50% penalty, we would only get a 25% penalty. But if it were to reduce the actual penalty by 50 percentage points, we wouldn't have a penalty at all anymore. Okay, so the reduction is only 10% of the 50%. So in total, we're gonna get down to a 25% sweep penalty. But I mean, that's still pretty good. The cool thing is I got 2 more boosters. I already applied the Foraging Wisdom booster to the FIQ, and I've got the sweep booster now. This one is gonna give us 10 more sweep, which is kind of a lot, at least in the state we currently are. However, if you take a look at the price, this is for both Wisdom and Sweep. We have 8 more things we need to put both of these boosters onto. That's 2 million coins just to put them on there. That's not even buying them, that's just putting them on there. I'm sorry, but I'm not that rich. At least for now, the farming trees is gonna be a bit smoother. And also, I've been just constantly upgrading the sweep in the heart of the forest. So totally, now we're at 63. And a lot of more fortune. I'm gonna cry. We've also done some contests by accident. Or well, accident is a bit the strong word, but like we've done them while foraging. You kind of get entered into them involuntarily. But that's not anything bad because we get the frog pet from her. Now at common, this isn't really that good. But once you get it to epic, you get 80 foraging fortune every time you jump for 20 seconds, and you jump a lot when foraging, so you basically get 80 foraging fortune. And at legendary, you get an additional 10 foraging fortune per other person that has the frog pet, and I think a lot of people run the frog pet, hopefully. So this one's definitely going to be upgraded. Okay, now back to foraging. Big update, we have exactly enough enchanted fig logs to finally upgrade our axe. Now, don't let yourself be fooled by the sweep we currently have. We get 15 bonus sweep, but that's gonna reset itself, and there's gonna be a new, way more expensive log goal per bonus sweep. But first we just gotta get the fig log out here and craft it into enchanted fig logs. There we go, it's empty. And now we have exactly 10 stacks of fig logs, which means we can create 4 fig stones. And these ones just need to be arranged in this order. And there we go. Now if we compare these two, we do get an additional 5 sweep, but we lose a ton of bonus sweep because the new log goal isn't 2,000 but 10,000. But we get an additional 15 foraging fortune. Yeah, whatever. There we go. So that's the max tool we can get for foraging. Now the only thing we need to upgrade is the armor. But before we do that, let's not forget about her. We have 5 unclaimed contests, and most of them are rare, which means we get a lot of coupons, which means now we get 50% more Forest Whispers from her contest and some new shop items. And one of the new shop items is the upgrade item needed for the frog. So let's just start upgrading for, that's relatively cheap. There we go. I don't know what I've been yapping about like in the previous scene, but hello, we have a new map, or like a new hut right now. It looks cool. It's been on the alpha network for like centuries at this point, and I found my first typo in the mining district. Here, talk with the W blacksmith. Okay, I'm a bit annoyed farming fake stone for like 15 hours a day, so we're just gonna do some normal logging for now, because it's so satisfying. Alright, I couldn't be bothered anymore. That's all I've got. That should be enough to upgrade the oak minion to level 9. Just kidding, I've got the entire inventory full. That's every foraging minion to level 9. Now, why not level 11? I can't be bothered to. Okay, this is so painful. There's so few trees and so many degenerates, including myself, farming these trees. It's look, I'm not gonna spend way more time for 2 minion levels. They can do it themselves, or I can do it in like 3 months, but not right now. Anyways, now it's time to just press this button a whole lot of times, and then there we go. Oak minion level 9. So there we go. All foraging minions are now level 9. The only downside to that is that I am missing 3 super compactors. Oh well. Okay, now everybody has a super compactor and they're not gonna fill up just like after an hour. But that again means that we're done with the minions, and that means more fixed stone. Alright, let's go. After a lot of foraging, which if you talk to someone actually is way more enjoyable than just watching YouTube on the side, we have done quite a few things. We have one contest left to claim, and once we do that, we unlock the 3rd level of her stuff. We now get 100% more Forest Whispers from her contest, but that's not even the main thing. The main thing is that now she sells more stuff. And the thing we're obviously most interested in is the frog treat. Now, as you can see, I have quite a lot of coupons in my inventory, so we're just going to buy the most important thing right now. Then we're going to buy the additional 1% sweep. And then just because we can, we're just going to buy the talisman. Or accessories. Accessoires French. I don't like French. Anyways, we have that thing now. It's 10 additional fortune, which is great. There we go. And now you should bear witness to me getting 30 more foraging fortune. This is literally all that it's about. I don't care about the 15 health or defense that I get. As you can see now, that helps a lot. And I'm gonna just do it once more. It wasn't that hard to get 4. Now I have to get 5 for the mask, but that's doable as well. Yeah, I'm gonna stop yapping and start foraging again. And now we have the fig cap. It doesn't sound like much, but 30 extra fortune actually makes a huge difference. And now we got the fig trousers. I also took the liberty of putting Forest Pledge on all of my armor. It's only level 5 on the boots, but level 4 is also a big help. And after a reasonable amount of time actually, we now have the fig mail. The only things that are missing are the equipment, which you can get from mangrove trees, and obviously an epic or higher frog pet. That one would give us even more foraging fortune, but the reason I'm not going for that is because that's going to take way more time, and I'm going to just wait for the Foraging Part 2 update to release, so that then I can start grinding all over again. And honestly, I'm just burnt out. I want to do something different. I want to get into mining again because I have to get a lot of commissions again for my warps, so that's probably going to be the next video. But anyways, thank you for watching. Until next time. I never really did an outro like that. I'm not used to doing that. That felt kind of weird.